to the students based on their high level achievements in academics of her school.
I request you all to rise and record a warm welcome to our distinguished chief guest, Honorable Mrs. Ashwini Savrikar, Finance Director, BOE, Indian Schools, Oman, Mr. R. Rajat Kumar, President, School Management Committee, and other members of the School Management Committee, Principal Dr. Lena Francis, special invitees of the day.
Please be seated. Kindly keep your mobiles on silent mode throughout the program. Let's watch the video of the safety norms to be followed in the MPS.
A warm greetings to everyone present here.
Welcome to Indian School Al-Sea, MBA in the second floor, new block.
The program will begin shortly.
Before that, we would like to acquaint the audience with necessary information.
For any inquiry, we are here to help you out. We are placed on every exit to assist you.
In case of emergency,
Do not panic.
you may use the exit door next to your seat.
There is one exit door towards the right, which leads to the main building lobby.
The other exit is straight behind you, which leads you to the playground exit door.
There is only one exit door to the balcony.
Lift service is provided. Washrooms are provided on the ground floor and the second floor for women.
First floor and third floor for men.
Fire extinguishers are placed on either sides.
Fire hoses are placed outside the exit doors. Thank you.
Indian School L.C. welcomes the chief guest, Mrs. Ashwini Savrikar, Finance Director, BOE, Indian Schools, Oman, Mr. R. Rajat Kumar, President, School Management Committee, and other members of the School Management Committee, Principal Dr. Lena Francis, special invitees of the day, proud parents of the awardees, and the achievers whose scrupulous and meticulous work has helped them excel in academics. Please stand to your attention as we play the Royal Anthem of Oman, followed by the National Anthem of India.
of the Merit Award Ceremony 2022. Let's leave the darkness and step towards the bright path as we pray. Kindly be in prayer position.
Kindly be seated. I request Salman Safrullah Koyetangal, Assistant Public Relations Coordinator, to welcome the Chief Guest, Mrs. Ashwini Savrekar.
Indian School Al-Seeb in its journey of 20
years has accomplished incredible accolades in all areas. May it be academics or sports or co-curricular events, true to its motto, education for excellence. Today, on this momentous day, wherein we are about to honor our students who excelled in academics for the year 2021-22, we would like to present the highlights of their achievements. 2021-22 was another remarkable year under the guidance of our action-oriented leader, our principal, Dr. Lena Francis, who is into the Indian schooling system in various disciplines for the last 30 years. A leader who craves for brilliance and perfection in all expanses. I cordially invite our respected principal, Dr. Lena Francis, to present the highlights of this meritorious feat attained in academics by the students of class 10 and 12.
To quote Dwayne Johnson, success isn't overnight. It's when every day you get a little better than the day before. It all adds up. Unquote. Chief guest of this morning, Honorable Mrs. Ashwini Savrikar, Finance Director, BOD, Indian Schools, Command. DICs in their absentia, Mr. R. Ranjit Kumar, President, School Management Committee, members of the School Management Committee, special invitees of this morning, the merit awardees of class 10 and 12, 21-22 batch. Dear parents, staff of ISAS, teaching and non-teaching, very, very happy morning to you all. It's my proud privilege to present the highlights of the achievements of Indian School Al-Seed in the academic arena, expressly on this momentous occasion when we are celebrating the completion of 20 successful years in 2022. At the outset, let me express my indebtedness to His Majesty Sultan Haidar bin Khalid and the continued invariable support of His Majesty's government extended to the Indian diaspora in Oman. May the Almighty grant long life to His Majesty and peace and prosperity to the people of Oman. We thank the Ministry of Education of its constant guidance and encouragement in all our endeavors. The achievements of an organization are the results of the combined effect of every individual of the ISAS family, be it be teaching or non-teaching. On this occasion of the Merit Award ceremony, we gratefully remember the contributions made by the former directors in charge from BOD, the presidents and the members of the management committee, the magnanimous support of the parents and my predecessors and the earlier principals, and the dedicated staff for shaping this alma mater into a glorious institution as it stands today. Indian School Al-Seed, to promote educational equity, brilliance and proficiency, has aspired and accomplished an abundantly copious number of achievements in academics, listing as Oman and GCC toppers in the board examinations conducted by CBSE. This year too, history was repeated. The academic year 21-22 was unique by conducting 2 board examinations within a span of 6 months as per the new scheme of examination by the CBSE. The first term examination got with 50% of the portions on the objective type of questions was conducted in school from 16th November 2021 till 27th December 2021. And the second term examination we started from, which was descriptive type, from 26th April to 15th June 2022. We provide 17 different subjects for class 12 to accommodate the interest of a major group of students and 10 for class 10, which is one of the largest number of combinations which is being provided among the Indian schools in Oman. Now, I move on to the performance of our students, starting from class 12. A total of 138 students have appeared for SSCE 21-22 in Commerce, Humanities and Science stream. And the school is proud that 97 of the students who appeared have scored above 75%. 7 students scored above 90% in the science stream, and 15 students secured above 85% in the commerce and humanities stream. Lakshmi Priyanjani Krishnan, who topped the commerce batch with a 97.6%, is also the second Oman topper from all Indian schools in Oman in the commerce stream. Muhammad Mustafa Bilal bags a second position with 96.4%. Rana Chodavalapi Kaipet with a third position with 95%. Abhishek Valaiparambil Manoj surpassed the other students in the humanities with 97.2%. Gift of Philip Matthew scored 95% in the second position, whereas Maureen Joe stood in the third position with 93.5%. Jenny Sarah Bobbin topped the school in the science stream with an aggregate of 96.2%, making the school as well as the parents proud of her achievement. Erin Ram closely followed by the topper with 95.8% in the first runner-up position, and Devansh Mishra is not far ahead with 95.6%, stands the second runner-up position in the science stream. 6 students scored perfect send in different subjects. Lakshmi Priyanjani Krishnan in accountancy, Rana Kodavalapi Kaiparat and Muhammad Mustafa in business studies. Devansh Mishra and Jesse Chinukama scored 100% in psychology. Information technology, Abhishek Valaiparambil Manoj scored 100%. Kudos to the parents and the commerce and IT departments. A total of 27 students have scored the subject toppers in various positions which are displayed here. Moving on to class 10. A total of 152 students appeared in the class 10 board examination. Meticulous hard work and dedication helped Pooja Praveen Champakavitil to top best of the examination from ISAS with 98.2%. Devika Pushpangadan with 96.8%. Stands for the first runner position, and the second runner position is backed by Neha Bilu with 96.2%. We have 32 students scored above 90% and 5 students scored A1 in all the subjects, which is not easy. We have Adarsh Giri scored a perfect centum, 100 out of 100 in mathematics, and Pooja Praveen in science, a perfect centum. Congratulations to the parents, science and math departments along with their colleagues. Dear parents, in learning you will teach, and in teaching you will learn. Faculty development programs are an enhancement to the teacher's own learning experience and a valuable opportunity to increase students' academic achievements by helping to build upon existing knowledge of the teaching and learning methods, deepening professional confidence and creating a sense of community within the faculty. Department-wise brainstorming sessions, section-wise, department-wise, were conducted on the 21st and 22nd of March 2022 to identify and bridge the learning gaps among the students due to online teaching and learning process. A session on strategies to impart required learning by filling the unfinished learning was conducted in the month of May. Workshop on mastering the life skills was held on 3rd August 2022 by Mrs. Shiva S., Head of the English Department. Workshop on manners certificates among the staff at workplace on 3rd August 2022 was conducted by Vice Principal of Senior and Middle Section, Mrs. Shaili Rao. A workshop on transforming education was conducted by the principal on 3rd August 2022. On August 4, a resource person, Ms. Annie from the Crossroads International, conducted a day-long program on various soft skills such as collaboration, teamwork, and emotional intelligence, etc. Capacity building program, subject-specific training for teachers of class 9 to 12 was held on 17 September 2022, which was attended by all the subject teachers from seniors. Other than that, primary and field sections teachers too had attended the program. Resource persons from ISAS were Mrs. Bindu Ajit Kumar on sociology and Mrs. Jessie Thomas on marketing from the commerce department. They have done a great work on that day. In addition, we have academic strategic planning sessions in which all the collaborative discussions are held by the academic team, comprises of the coordinators, head of departments, assistant vice principal and vice principal and principal, and which will be conveyed to the faculty to the department meetings again on a weekly basis. Indian school SEAM students outdid in international competitions also, other than all this. Jenny Sarah Bowen and Subi Suji, students of class 12, 21-22 batch, participated in a 5-day workshop accompanied by a senior physics teacher, Ms. Srigala Anil Kumar, in Jordan as part of the nuclear science project of the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, Austria. The video project was about the medical applications of nuclear science in the treatment of cancer, and they were shortlisted by the panel of judges of the IAEA in the academic year 21-22. The competition was conducted in the Asia Pacific region for the first time by IAEA for supporting the nuclear science and technology at the secondary and tertiary levels in the contribution to the sustainable development of goals. Let me also mention here, they were the only 2 Indian students from Oman who were received this achievement. To conclude, when I introspect, we had n number of support classes, enrichment classes, remedial sessions, exam booster sessions, target setting sessions, dedicated low achievers meeting with the parents and students, mentor-mentee meetings along with the student counselor, virtual home visits, etc. The list is endless. We must appreciate the adaptability and accommodating ability of the students and teachers as they went through several challenges and changes of modes of teaching, instructions in terms of offline and online, and examinations, objective types and descriptive type, that twice in one academic year. You must give them a big hand, dear parents. Let me praise on record the timely guidance of the academic subcommittee from SMC and BOD, and the cooperation of the most respected parents who stood with us during the time of challenges. Thank you all. Creativity and innovative, research-oriented approaches have brought laurels to ISAS, Indian School ULSI, true to our vision, where dreams unfold into reality. Indian School ULSI has been scripting success stories both in scholastic and post-scholastic areas since its inception in the year 2002. The school continues its journey with remarkable pride and confidence under the constant support of all the stakeholders, your parents, the students, the BOD, SMC, and everybody, and will be striving to fulfill its motto, education for excellence. Thank you for the patient listening.
Thank you, ma'am. Under your adept guidance, we are sure to achieve more and more in all fields. Mrs. Ashwini Savrikar, Finance Director, Board of Directors, Indian Schools in Oman, is recently included amongst India's top 100 women in finance by Association for International Wealth Management of India in the leading category. CA Ashwini Savrikar is an audit and risk professional operating in Oman with an overall 25 plus years of work experience. She is currently working as Chief Audit and Risk Officer with Arabia Falcon Insurance Company and has previously worked for Big Four audit firms like Deloitte and KPMG, as well as with banks like Kotak Bank and JP Morgan Chase in India. Apart from being a chartered accountant from ICAI, CA Ashwini also holds other professional qualifications like Certified Information Systems Auditor from ISACA USA, Certified Internal Auditor from IIA USA, CFA Charter Holder from CFA Institute USA, and a certification in Operational Risk Management from CISI UK. Apart from academics, singing and traveling are Madam Ashwini's passions. She's a globetrotter and has travelled to 70 plus countries and is a regular singer at different singing forums. Mrs. Ashwini has held board positions in various professional groups in Oman, as she was on the board of ISACA Muscat, IIA Oman and ICAI Muscat chapter, where she served as a chairperson in 2019-2020. She has been associated with the education sector, having served on the board of an international school in Oman from 2013 to 15 and is currently serving as Finance Director on the board of Indian Schools in Oman, nominated by the Indian Ambassador to Oman. It is a great honor to have her amidst us. May I request Principal Dr. Leena Francis to accompany the Chief Guest, Finance Director Madam Ashwini Savrikar, to address the audience.
SMC and all the members, Principal Madam and the entire Indian School team here, parents, students, and mainly the students who are the stars of today. So good morning, namaste, sabal khair to all of you. So before I begin my today's talk, let me ask you a question. So how many of you woke up today morning and said that, okay, I have to go for the award function, maybe some of us will receive awards, some of us will do some performances, but yeah, we'll have to bear some boring speeches. How many of you thought of that? Anyone raising hands? Anyone brave enough to admit that? Some of you, right? Okay, let me promise you one thing, I will try not to make it a boring speech, rather I will tell you some stories. Okay? In for some stories? Alright, okay. Let me begin with a story of some elephants. I'm sure some of you might have heard these stories, but these are inspirational stories. And you guys, the students, you are at such a juncture today in your life, that such stories or reiterating such stories can definitely help you. So there was a group of elephants. They were constrained in a small area, and there was a rope, a simple rope which was holding them to that place. So a visitor who's passing by, he's very surprised that such a huge elephant and it is not trying to break free that rope and run away. So there is an elephant trainer standing next to there, and he asks the elephant trainer that why is it that the elephants are not breaking through. So the elephant trainer tells them that when these elephants are baby elephants, that's when they are tied with this similar rope. And at that time, the rope is too strong for them, they cannot break it through. Over the years, as the elephant is kept tied through that similar type of rope, the mind of the elephant gets conditioned, and the elephant feels that it can never break that rope. So even when it becomes a huge animal, and that rope is nothing for it, but still it does not even make an attempt to break free. So these ropes are really our mind conditioning, which happens to us, all of us human beings. And at this juncture in life, I feel that you all children, you should see what are these invisible ropes, because obviously there are no physical ropes, but there will be some invisible ropes of thoughts which might be holding you back, which might be constraining you from going and achieving your dreams. So it's necessary to identify those invisible ropes or those constraints which are holding you back. There was an experiment which was done by a marine biologist. So this is another story, again a real story. So there was a shark. A shark is kept in a big glass tank, and there are some experiments being done on the shark. So on the day one, there are some bait fish which are put into the water tank, and obviously as expected, the shark goes and pounces on those bait fish and eats them up. This happens for a couple of days. On the third day, what the marine biologist does is he puts a clear glass in between. So the tank is divided into two parts. The shark is in one part, then there is a clear glass, and there is another small section. So on the third day, after putting the clear glass, the bait fish is put inside that section where the shark cannot reach. But obviously when the bait fish is put inside, the immediate reaction of the shark is to go and attack. Can it go and reach there? No. So it bangs on that glass. It tries on day 4, same thing, it cannot reach the fish. Day 5, day 6, it goes on and on. Ultimately there comes a day when the shark stops trying. Okay, so it has given up its efforts to try. After a few days that the shark has stopped trying, the marine biologist removed that glass and then again put the bait fish. Did the shark go and attack the bait fish at that time? It did not. So this is how we are conditioning ourselves. This is how if somebody we stop trying, that is what is going to hold us back. So if I was to give an advice to any one of you children, this is the first thing which you guys should remember, that there will be these invisible barriers, or there will be these barriers which were probably barriers or difficulties at one given point in time, but we should not stop trying. We have to keep trying, and only that is going to get us to achieve our dreams. Identify and fight your internal demons. That is what it says. So my own story, when I was doing my CA, I was told that CA is such a difficult exam and nobody passes at first attempt. That kind of put me down. That kind of, I felt that, yeah, okay, then probably nobody passes at first attempt. It did probably affect my performance a bit, because indirectly it starts affecting your actions, and it does have an impact on you. But then yes, there were good examples also in front of me, and that helped me break through and then pass the exam. Similar thing with the Oman license exam. So when we came to Oman first in 2005, everybody told us, oh, 10 to 12 attempts in the driving license exam is minimum that you have to give. But we had a good trainer, thankfully, and that's where the role of you teachers comes in place. I had a very good trainer, and I was lucky to pass in the first attempt. So I think we have to not go by what other people give us as stories or as their difficulties, their barriers. Maybe someone else found it difficult, you might find it very easy. So I think you need to look at what are your internal demons and to break free of them and look at the sky where you are free to soar high. There's one more aspect. You are the 10th and 12th standard. This is a very important and crucial stage in your life when you decide your careers. Right? So how do you decide what you want to do? Do you just decide something because my parents told me something, or my teacher or my mentor told me something? That's absolutely wrong. So you need to do a SWOT analysis for yourself. A strength, weakness, opportunities, threat. What are my strengths? What am I good at? That's the first step you have to start with. Okay, now I might feel that I like dancing, but am I really good at it? So if I'm not good at it, that's not a career that I should choose. So I need to know what I like, what are my passions, and what am I good at. That is what is going to help you people to choose your career. Once you do the SWOT analysis, maybe you will figure out that, okay, this is the kind of work I would like to do, that is the kind of job, or that is the kind of, And I saw in the subjects being taught for 12th standard, there's a subject called entrepreneurship, which is a very interesting subject. So I'm sure a lot of you, there would be many of you who would have taken that subject and who would be entrepreneurs in your life. So if you've decided that you want to be something, a particular job or a particular entrepreneurship, or you want to have your own startup, look at who are the successful people in that space. This is a stage you must have a LinkedIn account for yourself, create your profile on LinkedIn and look at the successful people in that space. Look at what kind of jobs they do, what kind of work they do, what kind of education they did. Then you drill down to what kind of courses you want to do and what kind of colleges you want to join, what kind of universities you want to join. That is going to give you the right direction. Maybe some of you feel that people work because they want to earn money. But if someone is working for money, and I'm not saying money is not important, of course money is important, but if someone is working only for money, then that work will never give satisfaction to the person. Because how much ever we earn, money is never going to be sufficient. That's how human nature is. So if one works for a passion, if one works to add value to the society, that's when money is just going to be a byproduct, and that's when you will achieve success. Today's generation, you're thinking of artificial intelligence and maybe some jobs will be replaced by artificial intelligence. But if your aim is to add value to the society, then whatever path you choose will never become obsolete. Because if not this path, you will take some other path, but you will try to achieve your aim of adding value to the society. So I'm sure you will find the right path if you are having the right aim in front of you, the right goalpost in front of you. One more last story which I would like to share. And the motto of your school I like about the excellence. The word excellence is very important here. So there was a sculptor. I'm sure you know what a sculptor is. They make different idols. So there was a sculptor and he was working in a construction site. Maybe it was a temple site or something, it was a site. And there's a visitor who is passing by and he sees that a sculptor is engrossed and doing one particular idol that he is sculpting. And he is doing that intricate work. So this visitor who is there, he goes there and he tries to talk to the person. He asks him, where will this idol be placed? So the sculptor tells him that this idol will be placed on the top of a pillar which will be 20 feet high. He says, okay, fine. And then the visitor says, there is a similar idol which is sitting next to that idol which the sculptor is making. So he asks him, are there going to be two identical idols being placed? Sculptor says, no, we will be placing only one idol. So again the visitor is surprised and he asks him, why are you then making this second idol? You already have one idol made. So again the sculptor is so busy in his work and passionately doing his work, he's not even looking up, but he's answering. So he says, oh, there was a small scratch on that idol and that's why I'm making this new idol. So the visitor goes and looks at the idol, he cannot see any scratch. So he asks him, I can't see any scratch. Where is the scratch? So he says, well, there's a small scratch on the nose of the idol. Now the person is even more surprised. He says, you are going to place that idol on the top of a 20 meters pillar. Who is going to see that small scratch? At this moment, the sculptor stops his work, looks at the visitor and tells him, I will know that. So that is a very important aspect, the excellence. The school has a motto of excellence. So a person has to work for excellence at work. I have to do a better job every day that counts. I have to beat myself from what I did yesterday. And that's the first sentence which Principal Madam started her speech with. So I think this excellence part is one very important aspect. There's a poem which this reminds me. It's a poem by an unknown poet. I'm sure you know what cobblers are, right? Cobblers, they mend shoes. And there are tinkers who mend old kettles. So this is how the poem goes. If I were a cobbler, no cobbler beside should repair a shoe as good as me. If I were a tinker, no tinker beside should mend an old kettle like me. So I have to beat myself. I have to be the best version of myself. And this alone will take me to success. If this is what this generation achieves and tries to achieve, I'm sure there's nothing stopping back. With this, I would like to close my talk by congratulating all the 10th and 12th standard students, the winners, and also also like to congratulate those who may not have won accolades today, but they have attempted and they have given their best and they are achievers in their own right. So I give my best wishes to the parents, the teachers, to mentor this generation, the Gen Next as they say, and to guide the children well. You guys are the future and I wish you all a very, very, very bright future. Thank you very much.
Ma'am, kindly remain on the stage for acknowledging our meritorious students. Thank you, ma'am, for the motivating story. We promise to watch the invisible roads and follow our passion through SWOT and excel. I invite Mr. R. Ranjit Kumar, President, School Management Committee, Indian School LC, and Dr. Leena Francis, Principal, to the stage.
Spectacular achievement is always preceded by spectacular preparations. I request our venerable chief guest, Mrs. Ashwini Sarikar, Finance Director, BOD, Indian Schools in Oman, to please give away the prizes to the meritorious students.
Now we call upon the toppers from Indian School LC in the Senior School Certificate Examination 2021-22. Lakshmi Priyanjali Krishnan with 97.6% in the first position. And here we want to inform the audience that Lakshmi has made us proud by being the second Oman topper in all the Indian schools in Oman from the commerce stream.
2021-22 Senior School Certificate Examination. Jenny Sada Bobbin with 96.2, the first position. Anand Dinesh with 95.8 in the second position. Evansh Mishra in the third position with 95.6 percentage. Give these students a huge round of applause. Now, we call for the toppers of secondary school examination class 10 2021-22 from Indian School Alsi. Pooja Praveer with 98.2 from the class 10 examination. Devika Pushpangadan with 96.8 comes in the second position. Neha Vinu with 96.2 comes in the third position. Thank you, ma'am.
I now request Mr. R. Anil Kumar, President, School Management Committee, to honor the subject toppers of Senior School Certificate Examination 2021-22. The concerned subject teacher is also requested to be on the stage with the students who have scored 100%. Psychology, Devansh Mishra with a perfect center. In business studies, Mohammad Mustafa Bilakal with a perfect center. Again, in business studies, Rana C. Kaipel with a perfect center. In information technology, Abhishek Variparamal Manoj with a perfect center. In painting, Abhishek Variparamal Manoj with 99%. In painting, Abhishek Variparamal Manoj with 99%. Pranav Padmakumar Nair in painting with 99%. Entrepreneurship, Shravani Sripat Kabade with 99%. Computer science, Sherlyn Janet Albert with 99%. In biology, Arun Idan with 99%. Again, in biology, Devansh Mishra with 99%. Informatics practices, Jimmy Sarah Woman with 99%. Marketing, Gifto Philip Matthew with 99%. 95% in mathematics. Anusha Devi Akilla with 95% in mathematics. Aaron Inan in mathematics with 95%. Nida with 95% in mathematics. And Ridwan B.P. Shami with 95% in mathematics. In physics, Devansh Mishra with 95%. Again, in physics, Jimmy Sarah Bowman with 95%. And Arun Idan with 95% in physics. In physical education, gift to Philip Matthew with 94%. I call upon Rana C. Kaikat with 95% in commerce stream, who is in the third position. And also business studies topper.
Savrikar. Thank you, ma'am and sir. I request Principal Dr. Lena Francis to accompany the chief guest, Mrs. Ashwini Savrikar, back to her seat. Beat of Passion, a dance from Kazakhstan, is brought to you by the students of ISKS, a rhythmic beat with passion.
Nice.
was indeed a mesmerizing performance. Put your hands together to encourage them. Dr. Shivakumar Nandasamy, Chairperson, Academic, is working as an Associate Professor in the Department of Biology, Sultan Qaboos University since 2008. His area of specialization is microbial biotechnology. He is doing research on the conversion of waste into value-added products such as bioethanol, biodiesel, and bioplastic. He has over 20 years of teaching and research experience. He received research funds from national and international bodies and trained students in biorefinery field. He received the Best Teacher Award and Distinguished Research Award from SQU. In addition to academic activities, he is also interested in community service. I humbly request Dr. Shivakumar Nandasamy, Chairperson, Academic, to kindly come on to stage and address the audience.
Honorable Chief Guest, my fellow SMC members, respected principal, vice principals, teachers, students, and parents. Good morning to all. I feel really honored in sharing with you the achievements of our young talents today. This is an occasion of pride for us. Hope everyone would agree with me. We gathered here to celebrate the achievements what they have done. To me, personally, the Merit Award function is a treasured occasion among all events in the school, yearly events. This occasion gives us a feedback, or it can we can realize that what we achieved in the past and what we have to do in the coming academic years. Here in SEEM School, we strongly believe that a good education plays a vital role in developing a future for our children. Once a good education is given, automatically they build up the skills to achieve something good in the future. So we are all working here with this commitment. The school management committee, teachers, all are ready, we are trying to provide an environment for our students where they can learn new things academically new things every day, and they can learn leadership skills, they can know how to work as a team, and more than that, they can learn something right from the wrong. So that's what we are working towards. Last week, I think the principal madam, she informed us during the meeting, almost 125 students they are going to receive. It's a very big achievement, I personally feel. And I know, being a parent, being an academic person, I know how difficult it is to maintain A1 grade in all the subjects right from the beginning until the end of the academic year. So yes, you have done it. You have done it because of your hard work. My big congratulations on behalf of the SMC committee to all the achievers too. And advance congratulations to the students, those who are going to achieve in the future coming years. One just, I don't have stories with me like our chief guest to make the speech interesting. Being a science guy, I'm poor in telling stories. But only one my message is actually for the students here. Please try to recognize your field of interest, in which, I'm once again seconding the opinion of our chief guest. Please choose your field of interest in which you can excel. Please recognize it and start to do well in that. Opportunities that always come. Okay, it's nothing like they always come. Otherwise, we have to move towards the opportunities. That is the thing. Always open your mind. Keep all the doors open. Whatever be the opportunity coming, try to grab it. Don't look for the big things. Put little goals, short-term goals. Try to achieve. At the end, after 10 years, when you are turning back and when you see, I'm sure you will be satisfied. Similarly, whatever be the profession you are going to work, please work for your satisfaction. Don't expect satisfaction or satisfactory comment from others. That will be the good thing. Appreciation it will come, but you always work for your satisfaction. So that will make you to do something in your life. Yes, and I'm really extremely glad about the fact that our students are not only they have not only excelled well in academics, but are also doing very good at extracurricular activities like sports, drawing, artworks, and conducting events like this, and many more things. So they always made us proud, and also always brought accolades to our institution. Students like you are responsible for the growth and the development of this institution. Of course, with the continuous support of our proficient teachers. I never forget to appreciate our teachers, because the transformation what we had in the last 3-4 years, it's unbelievable. And a lot of efforts they have, and half of the credits I am sure the students, they work hard and they just they put a lot of effort. But half of the credit should goes to teachers and the parents. Now, with one hand, with one hand we cannot make a sound. So whatever we are teaching here, that has to be followed by parents at home. That's what we are missing with some of the students here. We are trying to make meetings, and the principal and the teachers, they are continuously following. Please try to have a feedback from the school. Whatever be the message or emails or calls we are sending to you, please try to reply. If you are busy, just meet us on some other day. Always doors are open for you to come and discuss any issues with your children. You can meet principal, or you can, if you want, meet the teachers. Always we are ready to contribute to you. Fine. At last, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our principal, vice principals, teachers, and parents specifically, because whatever our students achieved so far, it would never have been possible without your continuous support. Enjoy the day. Thank you.
Sir, please kindly remain on stage.
Thank you, sir. We will work as a team. We will continue to do hard work and choose our field of interest and keep all doors open. I request Vice President, School Management Committee, Mr. Sheikh Raeem, and Principal Dr. Leena Francis to join Dr. Shivakumar Laliswamy on the stage, please. I request Vice President, School Management Committee, Mr. Sheikh Raeem, to honor the subject toppers of Secondary School Examination of the Academic Session 2021-22. The concerned subject teacher is also requested to be on the stage with the students who have scored 100%. Mathematics Standard, Adarsh Giri with a perfect sentence.
loyalty and devotion in the minds of the students. It enhances the sense of dedication and belongings towards one's alma mater. Let us all stand for the school anthem.
We at Indian School I'll sing, proudly praise our alma mater. May it grow in leaps and bounds, blessed and protected by the Creator. Bright in mind and body sound, smart, alert and duty bound, with confidence and well-being, we shall grow day by day. Values, virtues we hold high, for us the limit is the sky. Challenges we have learned to face, we'll move on with smile and grace. We'll move on, we'll move on, we'll move on with smile and grace.
Please be seated. With this, we have come to the end of our program. We know that success is not a destination, but a journey. Believing in the philosophy, the victory belongs to the most persevering. The reward of a thing well done is having done it. However, we would be falling short of our duty if we do not recognize a thing well done and encourage it. We wish to express our gratitude to each one of you. Congratulations, dear achievers, and all the best in all future endeavors. Thank you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, we now request you to all wait as the dignitaries are escorted outside. Kindly remain standing as the dignitaries leave the hall. Thank you and